Hey folks, thanks for joining us today. We wanted to bring you a video because we're all in this challenge in America together. We're trying to obey our president and also our local officials in the guidelines they're giving us for living in quarantine. And so that brings us to the purpose of our video today. We're so grateful for those of you that have brought well wishes to us and have shown concern for us. You are so kind to think of us in these difficult days.
So, what about us? We left our winter location 2 weeks early.
We did.
To come back to the Dallas area. Mm-hmm. Even though we are full-time Rv'Ers, we call this our home place. Our children.
Everybody's got to have a home place.
Yes, our children, our grandchildren are here, our doctors, and we are quarantined, just like we hope the rest of you all are, to protect everyone.
Right.
And so we are staying busy, and we're having lots of fun, even though we can't get out and do all the things we want to do.
I don't know about lots of fun, but we're trying to make the best of it, aren't we, hon?
Yes,
yeah,
we
sure
are.
We sure are.
So we wanted to share some of the things that we are doing and give you some ideas maybe of some things that you might be wanting to do if you're getting a little bored during this difficult time. And so we're all together in this.
Absolutely.
In the United States, we're working hard to get through this.
And I'm real proud of the great things we're seeing across our country right now, the way people are supporting other people, coming together.
And helping each other and all the things they're doing. Yeah. I have so many friends that are making masks and doing all kinds of wonderful things.
Right.
It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And we're so proud to be Americans.
That's right. That's right. We're going to get through it together, so we're going to show you what we've been doing.
Now, one of the things that we have found that helps us and always helps us, even if we're not going through this quarantine time, is we like to enjoy music.
Now, I think we need to say here, we don't always enjoy the same music.
No, I don't like his at all.
But we both love to listen to music.
Yes, and we listen to Pandora. We have in the trailer on our...
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
And when we're out walking...
We're really good at free things.
Oh, yes. And when we're out walking, we listen to Pandora. And, you know, when I'm out walking, I love 50s music. Bruce doesn't like that too well. But when I hear an old 50s beautiful song, rock and roll or whatever, that I remember, it brings back great memories and it brings a smile to my face. And it's a stress reliever to listen to music.
I listen to it when I'm out walking. I walk every day, about 2.5 miles each day, and part of the time I'll listen to some other information I'm interested in, but part of the time I have Pandora on, and I love a lot of, I'm sorry to say this, a lot of crossover opera music. I don't know how else to call it, but I do like that. I love symphony music, and I do listen to 50s once in a while, just not the same ones that she listens to.
So if you don't have the Pandora app, get that.
Free.
And enjoy some wonderful music. It's a great stress reliever. Absolutely. And it will instantly bring up your spirits at this time.
So this is where I spend much of my time. At least every morning I'm here on my computer doing all the financial things we full-time Rv'Ers have to do. But I love to write, and I'll write about anything, and I write some amount every day. I find it to be a real stress reducer for me personally, just to sit here and put thoughts on paper. And just in case I feel a real need for some special energy right here close to me, just within arm's reach, look what I have. That's dangerous, isn't it?
So this is one of the things that I have been doing since we have been quarantined. I made this picture. In the reds and yellows. It's mandala painting. I made it for our bathroom that has a Mexican decor here in the trailer. And I did that. And I also have done this hat box, if you can see that, with the butterflies on top. I made that for my daughter. I haven't been able to give it to her yet, though, because, of course, we are quarantined. And I have been doing these little necklaces that I have been painting the beads, the blue, the multicolored one here, the black and copper. I worked on this yesterday, the black and white, as you can see. And I started out doing mandala painting, doing rocks. And then I progressed to things that were a little bit bigger and more challenging. And I have so much fun doing this. And you can check out on YouTube if you're interested in how to do mandala painting. It is just dot painting is what it is. And all I do is purchase paint from Walmart like this. It's 50 cents. Goes a long ways. And then I ordered from Amazon. Now mine are really paint covered because you can see I've used them a lot. But I have lots of little instruments that I use to make the dots. And these are in a package, less than $5 for a bunch of them. So it's you can do that. Order those from Amazon. Get you some paints and you can be a mandala painter. Start out on some free rocks and just go to town with it. It is a lot of fun and it's very addictive.
One of those projects that you often put off is changing your bathroom faucets. Thanks to some of you, I bought the exact faucets you have shown before. I bought these at Lowe's. Just when the virus became prominent, I bought them and installed them in about 20 minutes. A very easy change, but you know, I had to have some time on my hands to do it. I'm glad I did it. You won't believe how plastic the faucets are that come on these things. Well, now I want to tell you about all the cooking I have been doing.
That's the funniest thing you've said in a long time, my dear.
I made toast last night. I did, and I did it really
I'm proud
good.
of you. Well, you all know that are my friends here on YouTube and Facebook. I love to cook.
And I love for her to cook.
So everyone is cooking at home, I presume, right now, like us. And we have plenty of time. So I hope you're improvising and making some new meals and cooking things that you might not have had time to cook before, because it's fun in the kitchen.
Well,
And well, maybe not for you, but for
I have
me.
fun in the kitchen when she puts it on the table.
But if you have children, bring them in the kitchen and get involved, and it'll be a good time. I was blessed.
It's been a while since we had children. I don't know where that came from.
I was blessed, and while we were on our winter trip, right before we left, I purchased a new thing for our kitchen, a Ninja grill, and I love it. And I'm going to show you a picture here. So I very seldom ever use, well, I never use my oven now. There's no need to in the RV, and we all know they're not very good. And I use my Ninja toaster oven and my...
That's the one I make my toast in.
Yes, and my new
and my bagels.
Ninja grill that is wonderful. So I've been having lots of fun. And, you know, I know the Ninja grill is on sale right now at Sam's. I've seen for $169. So if you have a Sam's membership, I purchased mine at Walmart for $179. You can order one. I definitely think it's great. It also does air frying and some wonderful things.
Great barbecued ribs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's one of the things that you can keep busy doing it and having lots of fun for your family.
She keeps saying fun. I don't know about that.
It is for me.
Okay. Yeah, it is for her. She does like to cook, and I'm grateful for that.
What about travel?
We're not doing much of that.
No, we're doing no travel. And we did have wonderful plans for this summer that were all planned and deposits paid, everything made. We were going to Glacier and Yellowstone, the Badlands, northern Idaho, 6 months trip, and going to see our grandson in college. But all that is put by the wayside. So what can you do if you can't go to some of the places you had planned on going or that are your favorite memories?
If you can't go personally and
Yes.
physically, what else do you do but
Go to YouTube. YouTube
Right.
is one of my favorite places, of course, not only to watch our videos.
Oh, the redhead and the preacher.
Yes.
What a great way to pass your time.
Watch all of our old YouTube videos.
You could have binging. You could binge on 30 at least redhead and preacher
And
videos.
we've gone to some beautiful places.
Then
But
you'd
let's
have to
say...
have Then you'd have to have mental health treatment, though, after watching all those.
And so let's say Yellowstone is one of your favorite places. Go to YouTube and just type in Yellowstone live cams. And you will have a live cam of Old Faithful or some other place you pick in the park or Glacier or wherever, Yosemite. And so you can virtually be a traveler from your RV. And that's a great way to see our beautiful country, but not as good as out on the road.
Not as good as being there, and it is a distant second, but right now,
that's all we can do.
it's all we've got. That's right.
You know, one of the fun things about being an RVer is being outside and being able to see all kinds of animals. And that's something we're missing right now.
We'd planned to do that this summer.
Yes. We do have a great video of some animals that we haven't posted yet, and I think I'll post it next, so maybe you can get a little dose of animal viewing. But if you haven't had enough YouTube yet, you can go online and see live cams at the San Diego Zoo.
Yeah, great.
You can pick out which animal you want to watch. It's really a lot of fun. And you can go on explore.org and see eagles in their nests, reefs out in the ocean to see all the fish.
Speaking of fish, here's our grandson fishing in a neighborhood pond, a good quarantine activity. And here he is actually catching a fish.
There's all kinds of things of animals that you can watch, and it's so entertaining. And a great de-stressor just to watch these beautiful creatures.
Absolutely.
And you know, during this time, if you've had a craft that you would like to explore, maybe the mandala painting like I've been doing, you can order anything, of course, on Amazon, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, any of those things, and they will deliver. And so that's great. And you know, my daughter has been having a great time with my youngest granddaughter doing paint by number. Well, believe me, the paint by number is not what they used to be. They're beautiful paintings now, like this one.
Here's one of those projects I've put off, and now with all this time, I'm going to do it, cleaning my hot water heater.
So what's in the future for us? Staying put here. We are in Good Shepherd RV Park in Gunter, Texas, and the owner has told us we could stay here as long as we wanted to.
We're sure grateful to him for that.
We feel blessed, and that's a big relief for us. So we will try to work out some great things for you when we can get out of here safely. And so that's it, what we're going to do.
This is a difficult time in which we're living. All of my years, I've not gone through anything like this. It's a different time, but you know, it can be one of our best times as Americans. If we understand that we're all in this together and the actions of one American could make a difference to the other American next to them. If we all stay in, do our part, keep the low profile when we can, social distancing, quarantine, self-isolation, whatever you want to call it, we've all got to do our part. And we'll come out on the other side of this as a nation better than we are today. I really believe that. Hey, we're so glad that you watched and joined us today. God bless each and every one of you in this time. And remember, may God, especially at this time, bless America.